All right, thanks for tuning in. For today's video, I got to go out yesterday with my son. It was Saturday. It was very busy. There was a big tournament. But anyway, the mission was to put my son on some fish, which I was able to accomplish. I had things were kind of lined up against me. We have different parts of the lake are in various stages of the turnover right now, which can make fishing very difficult. Plus, we have this major cold front that just blew through, so temperatures overnight have been below freezing. So it's been pretty chilly for this part of the country, and water temperatures have dropped, but they're still in between 64, 65 degrees. So don't forget about the topwater.
Went over a big old bunch of bait. It has terrible cast. Oh, there he is.
It's a nice fish. I didn't even move it. The old topwater's still working. First fish is a 2-pounder. Didn't even have to move it. I only caught the one topwater fish, but I used one of the worms that I made on my previous video where I showed you how I make my worms to go out and catch a nice fish.
He's gonna be gutted, huh?
No. He's a nice one too. If you watch my previous video, this is, whoops, caught this on the worm, one of the worms I made on the video. A nice fatty. And that cost me a worm. And my son likes to throw a jig, and he started catching them pretty good on a jig, and I wasn't going to be left out of the jig bite. So for the rest of the day, we threw jigs. Now, I used my black and blue. He used a lighter color. I believe it had some brown on it. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it was a lighter color, and he did pretty well on it.
Well, don't break him off. Is it a netter?
It's not letting me do anything with it. Oh, it goes all the way at the end of my cast.
That's a nice spot. Well, hurry up and get him in or you're going to lose him. That's another nice one. That's a 2-pounder. Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah.
I think he was off the corner of that belt.
I do catch one over here once in a while. At least no one's skunked, so I did my job.
Oh, that one just kind of felt heavy. Oh, that's that. Okay.
Better take what we can get, that's all I know. Some reason this point always has at least one. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's another same point. Yeah.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Small one.
Yeah, well, heck, better take what we can get. That's 4 fish. Can't catch up to him.
See a little guy.
It's not that little. I mean, he's not huge, but the old jig strikes again. I will take it. Thought there might be one on this little point. Boy, you feel all the structure on that point?
Yeah, it felt good. I was just saying that, and then I felt them tick.
There we go. Not a bad one either. Largemouth. Oh, that's the second largemouth today. On the jig. That's not a bad largie. Huh. Was he on that tree?
No, I didn't even get it that far. I'm like halfway to the boat.
That's a decent spot. Jig fish. Yeah, I mean, he's a dinker, but we'll take it. Get him. Ooh, it's a nice one.
Man, that's a big one. He hit it out deeper. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Dang. That's a big fish. I shouldn't have probably boat flipped him.
Yeah, that's
That's a good one.
that's probably a 3-pounder. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice. I probably shouldn't have boat
Jig
flipped.
fish.
They will hit it. Little guy.
Yeah, we better take what we can get. Yeah,
Little guy.
little jig fish. I don't think that hurts anything.
All right, so the first fish was caught on the Chrome and Blue Spro E-Pop. You've seen me talk about it a lot. I like that color, and I like the silver chartreuse. They'll both catch fish. You just got to get it in the right spot. Then next I'm going to show you, this is one of the worms that I made the other day, just a Texas rig worm. I'll see if I can turn the camera here so you can get a better look. It is, it's just a clear worm with some blue flake in it, blue and black flakes. So it's basically a black and blue worm. But you could go out and throw just the worm all year long and catch fish. And then finally, we finished up the day just throwing jigs. This is really just a dark green pumpkin with a black and blue trailer. We're at the part of the year now where jig will work every time you go out. That's all you really need to throw if you like throwing a jig, which I do. But there's lots of different ways to catch them right now. Don't forget about the top water, especially when the water temperature stays above 60. The top water will work. Once the water temperatures get below 60, it starts getting a little iffy. Gets below 55, you might as well put the top water away, unless we're talking about stripers, which is coming soon. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be some striper videos. I can't wait. We've got a ton of bait right now up here on the north part of the lake, which is where I live up here and I fish up here most of the time. But we've just got loads and loads of bait. The stripers will be here soon. I did see my first seagulls yesterday, just a couple of them, but it's a good sign for things to come here. All right, so we did okay for a busy Saturday. Fishing still isn't great. It's going to get better here as the weather stabilizes a little bit. I'm glad that the water temperatures are coming down. I enjoy the winter fishing. That's my favorite time of the year to fish. It's multi-species time, stripers, white bass, the occasional walleye. Even though I haven't caught many walleyes the last couple of years, I think the population of the walleyes might be hurting a little bit. But anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. I'll be going back out tomorrow. Fishing should be even better, so stay tuned for that video, and I will see you next time.